Good morning. Mike Townsend here for Leading Others Now. I was in a coaching session yesterday and coaching a young man through the change process that we do in our coaching sessions. And I made the statement that leadership has changed more in the last 25 years or in the last 5 years than it has in the last 25 years. But today, people have seen a whirlwind of change in our world in the last 5 to 6 years, especially since 2020, since COVID. But we live in a world of constant change, and it's amazing to me how many people will put up that defense wall when you mention that they need to change. There's multiple ways, of course, to get people to change, and we could drop another 100 videos of changing people and how to change behavior. We may do that. We may do a lot more of these, but just a couple of tips about change. If you can prepare people and let them know that, hey, listen, what we're going to talk about is going to be a challenge. It's gonna make you a little tense. Seth Godin, a great leadership author, said that change has a twin sister, and that twin sister is named tension. So there's always tension in the air when you start introducing any kind of change, whether it be a process change, whether it be a procedure change, anything that you try to change within your organization, you're going to be met with resistors. Of course, it's great to have those early adopters, but most people fall right there in the middle. There are some that will just totally resist it and refuse it. I have a client who's doing some merger and acquisition work right now, and it's a big change for the people who just got purchased by another company. And so it's just important that we understand that we kind of prime the pump, that we get ready for it, and that we're very patient with our followers as we introduce change. Change is pretty simple. I have a simple philosophy of if the change works for the employee, and it has to work for the employee, and if the change works for the company, and it has to work for the company, and if the change works for the customer, then those three criteria, if it's met, then you have to consider changing that to benefit those three areas. If it only benefits one or if it only benefits two, you can change it, but most of the time the change will not be sustainable. And so just a word of encouragement: prime the pump, prepare the people for the change, get them ready for the change, and follow the change process if you need that. Love to talk to you. I would recommend that you like this video if you do like it. If you don't like it, don't like it. But share it, subscribe to the channel. It does help the channel. I think we've got a dozen subscribers, but it is a new channel. And I do want to put more content on here because we have this gap right now in leadership. And unless we do something to prepare this next generation to lead, to make decisions, to move the needle in leading by example, to move the needle in how we serve others, because a leader is nothing more than a servant leader. You can't be a doormat, you can't be a tyrant, but you have to be right down the middle. And so if we don't do something soon to prepare this next generation to lead, we're going to be in trouble. But I hope you guys have a great day. Hope you have a great rest of your week. And please share this video. Thank you.